All right. Good evening, my cyber friends. We give y'all your honor, and we give God all the praise and the glory. We thank Him for life, health, and strength, and we thank Him for each and every one of you. We come to you on this here another Sabbath. This is Jewish Sabbath. Started at sundown today, and we just wanted to say we wanted to take the time out. Like I say, whenever I come like this in a hurry, that means that I have been given something that I want to give to all of you, my cyber friends. Omega Man did a little few things on the day. We had did a lot of little PC stuff today, and we got back in, and we are just really just trying to relax a little bit, and was tinkering around back here on the old keyboard, messing around with a little composition and everything. And I know the voice. In other words, it was something that my heart, like the spirit of the God, laid on my heart that's going to speak it out on this here particular night. And y'all know I always share what become to me. Number one, people, I was, I was thinking about how the spirituality, back in the days of old, growing up, we as children, we didn't have a choice when it came to, going to church, stuff like that there. And we knew on a Sunday that's what was going to happen. We were going to church. You're going to start in Sunday school and go all day. And we got back home late that Sunday evening. Sometime we even go and be night when we get back home. But at any rate, that was a different time, people. That was a different time. Nevertheless, I still sit sometime and I wonder, where are we going right now in our day and time? It seems as though everybody has become a little bit too relaxed. Now, what I mean by that is, you can't just continue to. I'm not saying that, we want to put a scare tactic on people. But I tell people, God does not do that. God doesn't want us to do things out of fear. He wants us to do things because that's what we want to do. Now, I'm a firm believer that if a person doesn't want to do a thing, then it's their prerogative not to do so. In other words, God gave everybody now free will and choice. And just because what you like, I may not like, you can't make me like what you like. But now when it comes to things of the Spirit, we often think that, well, okay, everybody must think the way I think. No, that's the wrong answer, but people, that's the wrong answer. No. See, if everybody thought alike, somebody's head is unnecessary. You understand what I'm talking about? See, in other words, we all don't think alike now. But when it comes to things of the Spirit, okay, just like I said, the day for the Jews, they always celebrate it would be the Passover if it were Passover season, but it's not Passover. It is the Sabbath, but the Sabbath always on a Passover. See, in other words, you got to study Hebrew in order to understand that, and study your Bible and study, you know what I mean? And it doesn't necessarily mean that you got to know everything about the Hebrew nation, the Hebrew culture, and all like that, but you just got to study some of their festivals and their times and the way they do things. And if you read and study your Bible pretty good and decent, you can kind of follow it along. But what I mean is, see, when I told you tonight is the Sabbath, well, every time they have Passover, it will fall. It's going to be a Sabbath. See, you got to understand the Jewish culture and those feast days and how God set things up for those people to understand how it always falls on a Passover, or on a Sabbath, because of the fact that the Sabbath always began at sundown on Friday for the Jew. Now, everybody want to say, well, one of the things that I always look at, and we got the Seventh-day Adventists, and we got the all the different denominations and whatnot, and everybody got a way that they do things, and they got a doctrine. I don't try to discredit no one's doctrine, but I do know that the Seventh-day Adventists, they follow the Sabbath according to like the Jews do, on the sundown on Friday from 6 o'clock Friday evening until 6 o'clock Saturday evening. That's the Sabbath. Now, with the Jew, if you don't realize it, all you got to do is go back to the cross, go back to the crucifixion. If you notice, they said that Jesus, popular belief now, they said that Jesus died on a Friday, and they got him off the cross at about 3 p.m. In other words, it was 3 in the afternoon, from the 6th to the 9th hour. Well, now, people, if you know anything about, you got to know about the Hebrew clock. Hebrew don't tell time the way we tell time. See, y'all remember this. The Hebrew people, they were a peculiar people. They was not supposed to look like the Gentiles in no way, shape, form, or fashion. Everything about those people, the Jewish people, was different, and it looked like foolishness to us because they did not do things. Matter of fact, the Jews do nothing like nobody else in the world. They were a peculiar people. They followed the laws that God had put out for them, and things that they had to do it according to their precept. Now, the way they tell time, said from the 6th hour to the 9th hour, when Jesus hung on the cross. Well, y'all, that was 12 o'clock until 3. That's the way the Jews tell. See, the Jews' time start, in other words, in the military. We got what we call military time. Zulu. In other words, we call 0600. 0600 is 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, that is similar, not exact, but it's almost similar to the Hebrew time, because the 6th hour in Hebrew is 12 o'clock midday. That's the 6th hour. Time 3 more hours is the 9th hour. That is 3 o'clock our time. Now in the military, we call it zero. We go from 0600, 700, 800, 900, 1100, 1200 hours. And then when we go to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock is 1100, 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500 hours. That is 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the military. So, what I'm saying, I said all that just to say this. If you want to know about certain things about the Jewish culture, all you got to do is study Jesus' life. Jesus was born under the law, people. And he did not break, not one. He kept it to the T. That's how come I don't like when us teachers and preachers, they keep talking about the law. Jesus done dealt with the law. You might as well hush that. Jesus dealt with that. But what I'm saying is, we cannot make, and I stress this very hard, you cannot make people do anything. God gave them free will. Now, I know what people ought to want to do. Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe that is correct. Look like to me some of us would want to do something or got some substance. I should say it like that. But yet and still, middle man can't judge nobody. I can't do that. In other words, middle man's going to do what he feels he needs to do. And that's the only somebody I can deal with. I can't make anybody else do anything. Neither can you. But during these here particular points in time, like I say, the Christian, we celebrate the first of the week, and that's when we call ourselves have our, I guess if you want to call it a Sabbath. But really and truly, in my opinion, y'all, that's not the Sabbath. It's not the Sabbath according to the scriptures, and not according to the Jew. Their Sabbath begins at sundown on a Friday. 6 o'clock on a Friday to 6 o'clock on Saturday. That is their Sabbath. Now, We celebrate the first day of the week, which is Sunday. Mainly, I believe it's because of the fact of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Lord, you see, getting an unknown caller here at this time of night. These some robo-calls, I tell you the truth. But at any rate, we have our Sabbath. We call it our Sabbath. The Christian as being the first day of the week. With the Jew, when the Jew calls there from Friday to Saturday, we take Sunday because of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Now, can I say that we are wrong? I don't know. But you know what? All of the days belong to God. All of them belong to Christ. In other words, we ought to have every day. We ought to reverence every day as the Lord's day. Not just a certain day, but nevertheless, you got some people, we don't want to do nothing. And like I say, people, and I'm just being honest with y'all, I had to break rain right quick tonight to do this video, because I wasn't going to do one. But it came to me, nope, speak the truth. And like I say, we have gotten away from the biblical standard. We don't want to have anything. You know what? I'm mighty afraid, y'all. If like we have taken our stand and we don't want God involved in nothing that we do, we better be careful about that, y'all. We better be careful about that. We have gotten a lot, I believe, in my opinion, we have gotten way too slack. We have gotten way too slack in our relationship toward God. In other words, we want to took him out of school, we took him out of the courtroom, and took him out of. We done took God, we done taken him out of everything. We better be careful, people. And really and truly, and this is me, man, I'm gonna state this here, and I'm gonna go and sign off, and I'm gonna upload this video. I really don't know what I can say I stand right now about what I see in the future for not only this country, I'm talking about for the whole entire planet. Because we got so much slackness. People that really is not concerned about anything worth something. Everybody now got their mind on other things. Anything but God. Anything but him. And you know what? It ain't nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can do about it, but we just have to walk. We have to be upstanding. You got to just let your light shine. And that you can only do things for your own self. You can only, like I told y'all on the video once before, you ain't responsible for nobody but yourself. But now you are to tell people the truth. If they, in other words, it used to be a time you can just go to people, but now you need to wait until they come to you, because they'll tell you quick. They don't want to know nothing. They don't. I've heard people say that, and that's a sad stand to be. Talking about when you don't want to know nothing. Let's just say you might not want to hear nothing, but you ought to want to know something. But at any rate, y'all, on this here Sabbath, like I said, this is the Jewish Sabbath, and we used to do the whatnot, but thank God for his grace and mercy. And for that much, I'm going to say, y'all be blessed. Have a great and safe weekend. Be careful of your surroundings. Be blessed. And remember, whatever you get into, if God ain't in it, it's best you come out of it, because it's going to come to nothing. Till the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first, this is Middle Man saying peace and good night.